All right, it's the Topper Nation News podcast. Here joining me is a very special guest. You've probably seen these posters around. You've probably heard of the program by now. It is a summer work program. She's going to tell you more about it. It's Power Youth, and joining me is Kate Presnell. Kate, what's going on?
Hello, I'm doing great today. I'm excited to be here and share about Power Youth.
Absolutely. Well, as a job coach, I completed my first year, so I got a little introduction into what the program is. But um, before we get into that, we're going to welcome our third person here, coming straight from lunch. It is Jake Troxell. What's happening, Jake?
What's up, Coach? What's up, everyone? How you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm great. So welcome to the Topper Nation News podcast. We're talking about a little bit about Power Youth. The first question, we just got the introductions out just a minute ago. So you're right on time. So the first question was like, just what is the program like? How has it changed when it used to be called Opportunity Now? Now it's called Power Youth. So there might be some confusion into what people are getting into. So tell us a little bit about, Kate, I'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about what this program is all about.
Yeah, so Power Youth is really a hub for Davidson County students that are interested in exploring a career field that they want to do once they graduate. And we provide real life, expansive opportunities with a wide variety of employers that are in the Davidson County area that are looking to hire young people.
All right, Jake, she nailed that one, didn't she?
Yep, that is perfect.
So Jake, who are some of the business partners that you guys work with?
So we have some education places we work with. So we have Meharry Medical College. There's a few hotels downtown, like AC Residence, Spring Hill, and Suites. I think it's all like in one building, and then Grand Hyatt. And then there's Adventure Science and lots of childcare stuff. So we're like all over in terms of the different styles of internships for the students.
So let's say I'm a student, I'm interested, I want to join. What is the process?
Yeah, so our applications will go live on the 15th of this month. So February 15th, you can go onto our website and you can look through all the jobs that are available. They're broken down by age. So 14 and 15-year-olds have a separate link than the 16 to 19-year-olds. And you can look through every job that's available. You can kind of make sure that it's something that you're interested in, see what you would be doing, when you'd be working. And then once you submit that application, myself, Jake, or another program staff member will contact you and schedule an interview. Typically, those interviews are either virtual or they're over the phone, just to get a good sense of who you are, what you're looking to do, and making sure all like the logistics work, that you can get there, that it's going to align with what you're wanting for your future.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these interviews are important. I think it's really good career training for interviews. So, what are some of the things you guys ask? What are some of the information that you guys are looking for, Jake, when you interview students?
So one of them is a logistical question. So understanding where they're at in the city, because that factors into like where you're going to be able to go. We also like to ask them, what are they interested in life? And if they're kind of like, oh yeah, we're moving towards this hospitality tract, then kind of help them understand, oh, why are you into that? So kind of getting to know them, what they're interested in, all those questions that typically happen in the interview process.
Absolutely. And I mean, we had a great crop of kids, of interns that were in a range and a variety of things. How many virtual options are there this year?
So we are actually trying to move away from virtual because we want all of our young people that have been kind of locked up for the past couple of years because of COVID to really get out there and practice those interpersonal skills and practice being in front of professionals and in a professional setting. We do have hybrid options though. So those are going to be like 50-50 where you're virtual and then do some in person as well. So that would be probably the best option for those that are looking for more of a virtual position.
Yeah, I mean, I-9, I think, did a lot of virtual stuff where they just worked on presentations and things like that. So some of your graphic design stuff may be hybrid just for the nature of the job. So,
Mhm.
what else do students need for employment? I mean, they need obviously schedule an interview, but what materials do they need to present? What does that part of the process look like?
Yeah. I mean, having a resume is always great. We can also help you work on kind of fine tuning that and making the most marketable for yourself. But really, just some kind of like documentation of who you are, an ID of some sort, something, that we can get you put on a payroll so that you can get paid.
Okay. Well, are there any major tweaks to the program? I think you guys were year one last year of uh, of the program. So, any major tweaks as far as how things are going to run, what they can expect moving into a different setting?
Yeah. So if you were part of it last year, you knew that that first week of the program, we were all virtual in one giant room and it was a little chaotic. So we are going to be in person for that first week. So you guys can kind of start forming those relationships with your cohort. And like I said, just kind of working on those interpersonal skills. And then we've actually completely revamped our curriculum so that we've tailored it to what our feedback was from our interns last year to really make it the most beneficial and kind of lead into developing yourself as a professional.
Very good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing kind of, which leads me to my next question. I said I was a summer job coach. This isn't just for students, is it?
No. Yeah. So we are looking to hire a bunch of employment coaches for this summer. And Mr. Burton can tell you it is pretty laid back job. We just want you guys to really feed into those students, take the time to really get to know your cohort, help them individually, assist them with anything that they need to develop themselves in the way that they are looking to develop themselves. But those positions work about 28 hours per week. We pay a pretty good salary. And we just
Mhm.
really want y'all to be able to take the time to maybe when you are a teacher during the school year, you don't get to invest into those individual students like you would like to. This is that opportunity to really invest in those students and get the most out of it for yourself and for them.
Yeah, absolutely, Jake. I know we had two of the best coaches coaching the coaches, and these two right here. So, if you're interested in it, and if you're interested in exploring seniors, if you're interested in exploring work-based learning, which is a program that we're developing here at the school level, this is a good taste of what to expect in your work-based learning class. It's the same exact way. It's on the job training, things like that. You're getting an actual paid internship. You're actually doing a job. There's no real training there. You're doing a job, and that's the beautiful thing about it. And it gets you that real world experience to where you take the soft skills that you learn in the classroom and you apply them to the professional world, and all of it ties together. You get paid pretty well if you're a student. You get paid really well if you're a teacher, if you're a job coach. So I would encourage you guys to do it. So anything, I'll start with you, Jake. Anything you want to leave us with?
Yeah, I want to just talk for a second on the actual program itself for our young people.
Okay.
Even if you have a summer job or a job throughout the school year, this program is fantastic in that we do those trainings each week.
Mm-hmm.
The soft skills are going to be what actually helps you develop so much, not just as a human being, but in your career. So how do you connect with people? How do you essentially sell yourself? This kind of stuff. If you just have a normal job, you're going to be there just working. All of those skills are things that we're going to really hone in and teach you. So like really focusing on you as a person to develop and grow, not just a job. So this program is so wonderful and powerful for those reasons. So highly, highly, highly recommended.
Kate, hence the name Power Youth, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got a lot of feedback last year that the biggest thing that our interns took away was that they just gained a lot of confidence in themselves. And so, like Jake was saying, we work on kind of the whole person instead of just the job itself. The only other thing that I wanted to mention is our 14 and 15-year-olds are getting paid $12 an hour, and then our 16 and 19-year-olds get $15 an hour. So I know that's always the first question I feel like we get is how much
Yeah.
am I getting paid?
Yeah, and it's a great deal. Pretty laid back, pretty easygoing. A lot of fun stuff you're interested in. So, Power Youth, if you want to join it, these are the two people to talk to: Kate Presnell, Jake Troxell. Both of those names at givegw.org. Kate.Presnell at givegw.org. Jake.Troxell at givegw.org. So I encourage it. I'll be one of the coaches. So if you apply, there's a chance that you could be coached by this guy.
Yes.
So I do plan on coming back. And so I look forward to it. I want to thank you for joining the Topper Nation News podcast.
Thank you for having us. It was
Awesome.
a blast.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Coach.
All righty. Take care.